Good afternoon. Welcome back to another fun edition of Keeping It Real with Jeff Richardson. I'm your host, Jeff Richardson. What's up? Thank you guys for tuning in, taking a little bit of time out of your day to hang with us. Pumped up and excited as usual, man. We're getting ready to come your way with not one, but a double header. Two great interviews I've got lined up for you guys. First, we are going to be joined by Kansas college student. She's a waitress at a very, very popular sports franchise. Ashlyn Sullivan is going to be joining me here momentarily to talk about her story. Ashlyn's story is making national headlines. She is in an interracial relationship. Ashlyn is white. Her boyfriend is black. A few customers at her job found out that she was dating a black guy, and she started receiving all this crazy hate mail, death threats, just vulgar comments all over her social media pages and things like that. It's just created a lot of controversy. I'm excited to have her on to talk about her story, how things are going now, and the status of everything in her life. So Ashlyn Sullivan is going to be joining us. After that, fellas, brace yourselves, get ready. We're going to be joined by the gorgeous Leyla Stack. Layla is one of the top hip-hop journalists. She's interviewed some of the who's who in the hip-hop industry, Raekwon, Method Man, just pretty much anybody, big-name rapper that you can think of. She has interviewed them, sits down, does these great sit-down interviews, and she's very, very well respected in the industry. She's a very popular model as well, so we're going to talk to her about everything she's got going on. She's born and raised in Germany, so we're going to find out how she got interested in hip-hop, being born in Germany. So that promises to be another good interview. If this is your first time checking us out, right now, pause, go to my Facebook page, Keeping It Real with Jeff Richardson and Ty Hakeem. Ty is my co-host. She's off today. But go to the Facebook page, like our page on there. You will see everything that you need to know to keep up with us. I post links to all of our past interviews. I put links to our guests and their websites, pictures of all of our past guests. Everything is on there. Also, go to my YouTube channel right now, Jeff Richardson on YouTube. Subscribe. Just check us out. Browse through, scroll through, check out some of our past interviews. We are just a small, humble mom-and-pop show. We don't try and do anything fancy, as you can see by the production or anything like that. All I do is book great guests that have interesting stories, and we have fun, quality interviews. That's what we do. In a short amount of time, we've had a lot of great guests show us love. I've interviewed 3 Grammy winners already, NFL athletes, NBA players. We've had on Amina Butterfly and Chrissy Monroe from Love and Hip Hop New York. We've had on actors from The Office, the Sons of Anarchy, The Wire, The Haves and the Have-Nots. The list just goes on and on. We get singers, comics, authors, just a lot of great, cool guests. So make sure you check that out. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, jrichardson402 on Twitter. And you can also get in touch with me, email the show, jrichardson_615@hotmail.com. We love to get feedback from you guys, with suggestions about things we can do to make the show better. If you've got a question you want me to address on the air for you, if there's a guest you'd like to see me book, shoot me an email and we'll see if we can make that happen for you as well. Fellas, I'm going to warn you real quick. Leyla Stack is just smoking hot. There's just no other way to say it. She is smoking hot. After you check out some of her pictures, Google her, check out some of her pictures, and then call your priest, because you're going to need a session of confession after some of the thoughts that go through your mind after you check her out. She is bad. Trust me, she's bad. So anyway, enough of me rambling. You guys sit tight. I'm going to go ahead and get Ashlyn on the line while you guys are waiting for that. You go ahead and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, Jeff Richardson. I'll be right back with you, and we'll get started with our interview. And as promised, we are joined right now by the beautiful Leyla Stack. So Leyla, how are you doing so far today?
I'm very well. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. How are you?
I am awesome. We're excited. So are our viewers. I'm telling you, you are like a legend in status. I mean, we announced we had you coming on, and just like the inbox blew up with all these different questions and stuff. So we're excited to get you on the show.
You're flattered. Thank you.
All right. Well, first of all, we'll get right into it. You grew up in Germany, so tell us, like, when and how did your whole interest and love of hip hop start?
Yes, I grew up in Germany, of Turkish heritage, and I just grew up as a normal girl, mom, dad, and 6 brothers.
Wow.
And my brothers used to listen to rap. So I kind of grew up with rap, hip hop music, and I think I fell in love with hip hop. Like, I started understanding the whole hip hop thing, like the whole lifestyle and everything, when I was 11.
Okay.
And it was pretty much through B.I.G. and Lil Kim. Like, those are my favorite rap artists still today. And I used to always listen to their music, and pause it, and then write down the lyrics, and then read them, and then learn them, and rap with it, and then just translate it for myself so I would know what they're rapping about. I've always been a very lyrical person from the get-go. Like, I always wanted to know what the person that I'm listening to is talking about.
No doubt, no doubt. How big is hip hop? Yeah, how big is hip hop in Germany? Is it something that, I mean, I know hip hop is nationwide or worldwide, but how big is it, like where you grew up in that area?
It's very big. It's very, very big. In my area, I'm from the west side, and it's very big. People are very into the 90s old school hip hop, like 80s and 90s hip hop out here. Of course, they be playing the new stuff in the clubs and everything, but my generation, I was born 86, so my generation is still more into the real rap, the 80s and 90s hip-hop, but it's really big out here. We also have our own hip-hop scene, like German hip-hop scene, and we have, I'm not really that much into German hip-hop, but we have a few very, very dope artists. And yeah, it's huge.
Gotcha. Well, you mentioned Biggie, so I can't let you get by without asking you, what's your all-time favorite Biggie song?
That's hard because I love all of his songs. There's really not one single song that I don't like, but Ten Crack Commandments and Suicidal Thoughts, definitely.
Gotcha. Well, those are definitely some of my favorites as well. I mentioned the social media and like all the like dedicated, loyal followers that you have. What's that like for you? How overwhelming is that sometimes? I'm sure you get crazy direct messages and guys hollering at you and trying to talk to you and whatever. What's that like? Is it just mind-boggling for you to go through that and be recognized like that?
It's overwhelming. It's flattering. It definitely boosts your ego, and it's like, to me, it's still so unreal because in the last 2 or 3 months, there's been a lot going on for me, and my buzz got very big within the last 2 or 3 months because of my Straight Stunt feature, and now that I'm working with LED TV, and it's crazy. I'm getting so much love from females. I mean, everybody would be like, yeah, she's posing, she's modeling, she's showing a little skin, so she must be having all these male followers. But I really, really have a lot of support from female subscribers and fans, and they be sending me messages like that my pictures and my posts are encouraging them, and that they really, are looking up to me, and that since they following me, that they are more confident about their bodies. So it's really, really, it's a good feeling. I feel, I'm glad that I can encourage some girls out there to just, not be inconfident just because they being curvy or something.
Absolutely.
That's more the modeling side, though. Of course, I'm getting a lot of support from hip-hop fans, too, because if you check my YouTube channel, you can tell that the interviews I did so far are with like the rappers from the 80s and 90s. I did Eric Sermon, Dead Press, Meth and Red, Raekwon, Pharoah Monch, all these rappers, because I just want the people, like the youngins out there, to know who laid the milestone for the music that they're listening to right now, and how it all started, because hip-hop is not just music, it's a lifestyle, and it started way back, and so I want them to know the history, because hip-hop is not just music.
Absolutely. No, that's so interesting that you said that, 'cause that's what I was going to ask you next. That was a perfect segue into this question, because the industry of hip-hop has changed. I'm like you. The old school stuff is what I grew up on. That's what I love and listen to the most. And the industry is just changing so much. I tell people all the time, I said it's sort of discouraging when you look. There's not a whole lot of creativity in a lot of the lyrics. Some of it seems like it's all cookie cutter. It's all the same. They're rapping about the same things. There's not really a message behind it. Are you worried about sort of the direction that hip hop is going right now?
I am very, but I used to be very, very, very worried about it, but now, I don't know how it is in the States though, but now over here, we have people that are taking care that the rappers like EPMD and Wu-Tang and Talib Kweli and all those people, that they still having shows out here. Like, I have a really good friend, his name is Daco. He owns a big concert agency out here. It's called Out for Fame. Shout out to them. They always bring in those old school rappers out here, and people are still into it. All the shows are sold out. So I think people still appreciate it, but the young people that didn't grow up with, with those rappers, of course, it's not like you're not gonna have everybody be like go and do research, and it's either you have people that show you who started this whole thing and who laid the milestones and who made this and that famous track that people still sampling and stuff, or you don't. Some, like me, if I wouldn't have had my brothers, I probably would have just listened to what was in back then,
No doubt.
So, I'm worried because I see the same that you just said. Like, the artists these days are not really putting much effort in it anymore. I mean, just a very few, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, they are lyrically on point. But the rest, there's too many people that are getting popular for no reason.
Absolutely.
Everybody can use autotune and rap.
Big fan of battle rap. Do you follow battle rap? It's growing like crazy all over the place. Are you into battle rap at all?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I am into it, and we also have our own battle rap contests out here, German ones, but that's one thing I totally love, and I'm following. Like, I love battle rap and Loaded Lux, Murder Mook, all these people. They known out here, not as big as the major rappers, but they known out here. People follow those rap battles. I'm definitely into battle rap.
Gotcha. Well, it was a big year last year for white hip hop rap artists. Iggy Azalea, Macklemore. What are your thoughts on them? Do you think that they are getting the credit that they do deserve, based on their talent, or is it because they're white they're getting maybe hyped up more than what their actual talent, deserves? What are your thoughts?
I don't think it's a question of their color. I think it's just because they're doing the commercial stuff. Okay. In my eyes, they are no hip-hop or rap artists, to be very frankly. Okay. But, it's just it's commercial, and the awards that they're getting are not, they don't get them because the people choose them, Okay. There's some politics behind all that stuff. Like Macklemore, when he won the Best Rap Album award and stuff, that's not what the people chose. That's what some people chose because they thought, I need to be politically correct right now. That's what I'm going to say. But, it's unfair when you see how many rappers are out there that are really, really talented and investing so much strength and money and sacrificing, and who are really, really talented and just don't have the right plug. Because in this industry, let's be honest, it's just all about the right plug. Yep. Talent doesn't really count no more.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
So, just before you go, Leyla, we end with the fun segment that we call Rapid Fire. I just throw some topics out. Some of these are questions that came in from viewers for you, and so I'll just get your first thoughts. So far in your career, like I said, you're a very, very popular hip-hop journalist. Who has been the most interesting interview that you've had so far?
The most interesting interview. Damn, all of them are interesting because everybody has a different story to tell. But interesting, as in like the what they had to tell me.
Yeah,
like,
just like
what we talked about.
Yeah, what was one, like maybe someone that you just learned a lot about them that you didn't know, or just a really.
I think one of the most interesting interviews I had was with DJ 4-5, formerly known as Caleb Boss, because he. I think DJs don't get enough credit these days. I mean, people need to remember that the shows and the concerts and the albums and wouldn't be anything without the producers and the DJs,
Absolutely.
So I decided to interview him I think 2 years ago or something, when he was on tour here with Lil Wayne. He's Lil Wayne's official tour DJ. And we had like almost 1 hour interview, and he told me a lot, because he used to start when he was 17 or something. He toured with NWA, he was DJing for B.I.G., he was DJing for a lot of people, you know, so yeah.
Gotcha. All right, well, this one came in, and we got about like 3 different versions of this, worded a little bit different, but all basically ask you, what is your ideal man? What do you look for? Like, what are the characteristics of a guy when you're looking for someone? What turns you on about a man? Leyla, you still got you there? Leyla? Looks like we lost her. A little technical difficulty. She's calling from Germany. Hopefully she'll call right back here and we'll finish up with her. You guys sit tight and hang out.
The best concert I ever attended. It was a festival. Okay. DMX was performing, and Method Man and Redman were performing, Mobb Deep were there. But DMX was like, his show was like, gave me goosebumps.
Wow.
He performs like there's no tomorrow. Like, he gives everything. He gives his all into it. So he's really a great performer.
Gotcha. Okay. So this one is kind of a funny one. Your worst rapper, Tone Loc, Young MC, or Vanilla Ice? you got to pick one.
Vanilla Ice. I mean, I think you know, there are some people out there that know that they don't really rap good, but they're just making music like just for fun. You know?
That's that. I mean, they're all bad, so we'll just pass on that one.
Yeah, they all not really good though.
All right. So who's your dream interview? Who's someone that you haven't had the chance to interview yet that you okay? And then the final one, I got to ask you, since you're German, what's your favorite German food or German dish?
Sauerbraten.
All right. So before you go,
it's beef. It's like beef with some sauce and potatoes. It's a very traditional German dish. The original recipe is with horse meat, but nobody does that no more. Like, they all use beef.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. But all right, so before you go, first of all, you were incredible. You were absolutely incredible. I'm a big fan of yours. I watch all your interviews and your videos and stuff. How can we find you? Let our viewers know how they can find you online, social media, keep up with you and everything you've got going on.
You can follow me on Instagram at the only Leyla Stacked. You can follow me on Twitter at Leyla Stacked. You can like my Facebook page, facebook.com/Leyla Stacked Official, and my YouTube channel, Leyla Stacked. But from now on, my interviews will be exclusively for Vlad TV. So you can also find them on VladTV.com. My first exclusive Vlad TV interview got online a couple days ago. It's featuring Bobby V.
Okay.
And yeah, it's online on VladTV.com.
Sounds good. Well, like I said,
if you have any business inquiries, you can email bookLeylaStacked@gmail.com.
And that's what's up. Well, you keep on doing what you're doing, and like I said, I'm going to be rooting for you in 2015, and wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy your day.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me, and I wish you all the best as well with your show. And yeah.
Sounds good.
Hopefully
Thank you.
We'll see each other one day.
We'll do that. We'll definitely make that happen. You have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
Leyla Stacked, cool girl. She's got some really, she's got like some of the best interviews out there. She's got like the who's who of hip hop. You got to go through, check her out. DJ Vlad, they have some big time guests on there as well, so go check them out. Check us out as well. Go to my YouTube channel, Jeff Richardson. Hit the subscribe button. If you're a fan of hip hop, we've had a hip hop legend, Big Daddy Kane, was on with us. We just talked about battle rap there with Leyla. If you're a fan of battle rap, we've had on Street Star Norris, one of the executives of URL, battle rapper rapper Chilla Jones has been on with us, and we've got a lot of other great guests lined up like that as well. So check them out, scroll through, become part of our movement. If you like what you see, make sure you tell a friend. Positive people doing positive things, and we are out.